Let's unpack your views on inflation. Then you pointed to this, that maybe we're starting to see the peak. Peter, are you convinced that that's where we're at? Do you need to see more data before you become more certain on that view?
Well, I think there's two issues here. There's the inflation rate, which most people and economists look at. What's the year-over-year rate of headline inflation? And in the US, we've seen that rise to the highest levels or the highest rate since the early 80s. It may be very close to a peak, but the data we got last week suggests that core inflation is still rising well ahead of most people's expectations, and it's pretty broad-based. So I think it's premature to believe that inflation is really going to come down quickly, or that the pressure has eased for the Fed and other central banks to continue to tighten. So while inflation rates may peak and start to come down, the lived reality of most people is that prices are still rising, maybe at a slower rate, and that may still need tighter financial conditions before we can see a real stabilization and a bottoming in these risk assets.